They say a father is a daughter's first love, but for Lydia, her father was her first betrayal. And after 12 years, she was finally ready to make him pay. Before I continue, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification for more interesting stories. Don't forget to share this video with your loved ones and friends. Thank you. Your support means a lot to me. It happened when Lydia was just 14. A stormy night. The sound of shouting downstairs. Her mother's voice, trembling, pleading. Then the sound of glass breaking. Lydia crept to the top of the stairs. Her father, Daniel Ward, stood in the living room, drunk and furious, papers scattered across the floor, divorce documents. Her mother tried to reason with him, but he snapped. He shoved her. Her head hit the edge of the glass coffee table. The sound was something Lydia would never forget. He froze for a second, then picked up the phone. But he didn't call for help. He called his lawyer. And by the time the ambulance arrived, her mother was gone, and the story was clean. An accident during an argument. She slipped. The police believed him. Everyone did. Everyone except Lydia. He sent her away to live with relatives for her own good. New school. New name. She became quiet, cold, careful, but she never forgot. At 17, she began studying forensic psychology. She learned how people lie and how to make them tell the truth without even realizing it. By 25, she was working under a false name as a criminal profiler consultant for the police, the same department that had once dismissed her mother's case. And Daniel Ward? He was now a respected businessman, a philanthropist, a man running for public office. Perfect. Lydia changed her name again. Clara Vale. Professional. Sharp. Polished. She moved back to her hometown, the one she swore she'd never see again. When Daniel launched his mayoral campaign, she was among the new PR staff. No one recognized her, except the mayor. She made sure to be invisible but invaluable. Always one step behind him. Always watching. She learned his routines, his secrets, his pressure points. And then she found something. An old insurance policy, one that her mother had signed years before her death. But the witness signature wasn't her mother's handwriting. It was his. Forgery. Motive. Murder. It was all there. She began to whisper to journalists anonymously, feeding small, believable scandals. A fake expense report. A questionable land deal. Just enough to make people start doubting him. Then she began working on the real trap. During his biggest televised charity gala, she arranged the event's background media reel, a montage of Daniel's family memories. But hidden among those clips was a video Lydia had found while cleaning her old childhood home. A short, damaged recording from a baby monitor camera that her father had never known existed. It showed that night. It showed him. The night of the gala arrived. Lights. Cameras. Applause. Daniel smiled for the crowd, soaking in the praise. He spoke about integrity, family, and forgiveness. And then the screen behind him flickered. The music stopped. The old footage began to play. The image was grainy but clear enough. Her mother's voice, the sound of breaking glass, and his words, "You think you can leave me? You're not going anywhere." Gasps. Cameras flashing. Daniel's face turned white. He shouted for them to cut the feed, but the damage was done. The police reopened the case that same night. His investors withdrew. His campaign collapsed. And Lydia, or Clara, simply walked away, blending into the crowd, no one realizing the woman who destroyed him was his own daughter. Weeks later, Daniel Ward was found dead in his cell, ruled a suicide. No note, no explanation. But Lydia didn't believe it, because one morning, she found a small box on her doorstep. Inside was a shard of glass from a broken mirror, and a note written in his handwriting. "You can't destroy what made you." She stared at it for a long time. Then she smiled and threw it into the fire. The reflection burned, but her revenge didn't end there. Because now, she finally knew, the monster wasn't just her father. It was the part of her that had learned to think like him. He taught me that lies can build empires. But he forgot, daughters can burn them down. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification for more interesting stories. Don't forget to share this video with your loved ones and friends.